And in my view, the most difficult part, not just universities and government, but also what I think today is one of the most difficult but necessary parts of any kind of organization for a more equitable future, which is actual organizing among community members, explaining to them what this technology is for, making sure that people understand and get all on a similar page about what the point of these property management systems can be and where the benefits really lie, right? Like, one of the most interesting challenges, and by interesting, I mean frustrating and irritating challenges, is the fact that, yeah, we will be dealing with, if we're going to organize more communal ownership in this way that the Scandinavian approach does, and in the way that the approach that I brought up earlier does, one of the problems we're going to be dealing with is the misconception that people have that, any attempt to bundle together ownership away from the individual is somehow oppressive of individual rights, right? People who literally believe that, that the biggest neoliberal capitalist investment firms are in fact communists because they think that the model of housing is taking housing ownership away from the individual and bundling it all in these more financialized holdings, like bond holdings, right? And overcoming that kind of skepticism that misunderstands the key concepts of what ownership really is, right? Ownership in a community, being part of a community that together owns a whole bunch of housing that you take a small part in playing in managing yourself, right? With other people. Being with other people is coming to be seen as a form of oppression, when at most it should be seen as a form of mild irritation. And being with other people and having to rely on other people, it's difficult to do, but it's a necessary thing to do if even individuals at the working class and the middle class and even the, comfortable upper middle class level are going to be empowered. Because in this constant price gouging, price raising environment that we are in, where housing is treated as a short-term investment commodity of like getting a return in, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, is something that's even driving people who are stereotypically wealthy out of the housing market. People who are, earning incomes of potentially, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, who themselves are already being priced out of home ownership. And where we are in a housing market where that is happening, and a housing market where that's happening doesn't make any sense. But it's how we restore and how we can use technologies and the tools that are being used to take that power away from us to take that power back.